Welcome to the Egg Whisperer Show, a podcast exclusively designed to create more reproductive health awareness and discuss your fertility preservation options. Here is your host, the Harvard-educated fertility specialist, Dr. Amy.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Egg Whisperer Show. I'm Dr. Amy, your host. I want you to watch this show to learn about the 10 things that you need to know to survive Depo-Lupron. Think of this as your Depo-Lupron survival guide. I use Depo-Lupron in my practice quite a bit for patients who have implantation issues, mostly related to endometriosis. We can also use it for women who have fibroid uterus adenomyosis as well. So tune in, and I hope you'll get a chuckle, just like I do when I share this stuff with you. So the first thing to realize is that you have to be prepared for dryness. And I'm talking like communion wafer level of dryness, and we're talking about dryness in your vagina. Thank you, Depo-Lupron. The next thing is this: tell your friends and partner to be ready to bail you out of jail. You may not be quite yourself when you're on the Depo-Lupron. Your mood can change. You might have some really dark thoughts. You're not going to do anything about it, but it's important to know that this could happen, because if you weren't prepared for it and you don't want this to happen to you, Depo-Lupron is just not for you. I tell my patients to Google Depo-Lupron and read all the nightmare stories online so that when it's time for their Depo-Lupron, they understand what could potentially happen to them. And certainly this survival guide helps my patients, and I hope it's going to help you. The next thing, keep a bar of soap on hand for when you need to wash your own mouth out, for when you say things that would make a sailor blush, because I imagine you're going to be saying a lot of those things. So have your soap handy. I'm just joking about that. But in all seriousness, I want you to practice self-care. It is so important to exercise and be outside in the fresh air, because exercise can exercise the demons. So same with fresh air. The other thing is stock up on Kleenex, look into an anger management class, or at least yoga, and get good sleep when you can. Because with that mood change that comes with the Depo-Lupron, sometimes you want to be prepared and be a proactive participant in what's happening, so that as soon as you feel something coming on, you know exactly what to do. You have your deep breathing exercises ready for when it starts. I ask my patients to also take a hormone called agestin, also known as norethindrone, 2.5 milligrams, every night when they're on the Depo-Lupron. Sometimes I even have patients stay on a birth control pill. These are the things that I do to help with some of these symptoms that you can get. And in some cases, I also add letrozole as another way to deal with the inflammation for the reason that I'm giving my patient Depo-Lupron. But Kleenex on hand, yoga class, have it ready, meditation tape, ready to go. I think I just aged myself by saying meditation tape. I hope you missed that. And then now, eating. Eat like an adult, not like a garbage disposal teenager. Because let me tell you, if you're gonna take this stuff out on your own body, you're gonna be really upset later. Because I want you to really be the best version of you. I don't want the Depo-Lupron to take your joy away and prevent you from thriving. Your body is a temple, and some serious stuff just went in there, so don't add to your body's challenges. Mediterranean diet and leafy greens all the way while you're on the Depo-Lupron. And also, surround yourself with support from friends and family. Let them know that you might be displaying some pretty extreme behaviors. They will still love you. And I'm sharing this stuff with you because after over a decade of experience and thousands of patients and so many on Depo-Lupron, I actually ask them, like, tell me, how does it make you feel? At what point do you start to get these symptoms? And most of my patients say they start feeling this way about 2 weeks into it. So that's why I'm hoping if you're listening or watching this right now, you're going to realize exactly what's going to happen to your body, so you know what you can do to help yourself and be more proactive. And last but not least, keep your eye on the prize. This journey has been and is a marathon and not a sprint in every sense. Take care of today, and tomorrow will take care of yourself or itself. God, I wish tomorrow could take care of yourself. That's kind of what I do for myself when I'm feeling overwhelmed. That's my mantra every single day. So I just live in the moment as much as I can. And when you're on Depo-Lupron, you know that your transfer is a month away, 2 months away, 3 months away, even 4 to 6 months away. And I even have patients who are waiting for their transfer in 12 months after Depo-Lupron because of things like severe adenomyosis. You are in an endurance race, but one fine day, the finish line will be in sight and you will be overcome with such joy, and that will surpass and obliterate every damn shitty day and gut-wrenching and heartbreaking obstacle that got in your way. How do I know this? As one of my patients says, well, my race is not done yet, but I know love conquers all eventually. I'm here for it and going to fight the good fight till I'm done, and you can too. Let's go, girl. That's a quote from her. So you guys, the Depo-Lupron Survival Guide is here to stay, and I hope you learn from it and have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for listening and making the Egg Whisperer Show a part of your weekly routine. As always, you can read more about each episode at dramy.org under the blog tab. You can also find the Egg Whisperer Show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. While you're at dramy.org, you can find a link to the Egg Whisperer School, which houses Dr. Amy's online classes about fertility, and you can sign up for the Egg Whisperer newsletter to get bi-weekly updates so you can stay in the know about your fertility. You can also tune into the Egg Whisperer Show and watch Dr. Amy as she goes live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube each week on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. The Egg Whisperer podcast has new episodes each week on Thursday, and we hope to see you again next week. Have a great day.